The dealership's trying to rip you off again, huh? This time it's the additional fees and dealer add-ons. It's hard to believe that the dealership is trying to charge thousands of dollars for something it cost them a few bucks to install. But it's happening to people like you every single day. But there's hope. Like so many other people I've already helped, I am going to give you all the information you need to stop these dealerships from ripping you off. And by the end of this video, you'll know all about the add-on scams dealers use to squeeze money out of your pockets and how to never pay for them again. So let's jump behind the desk as we discuss dealership add-ons. Welcome back to Behind the Desk. My name is Daryl, aka Mullet D, aka the Add-on Doctor. Let's go. Let's get this one into surgery. We have some add-ons here. Last week we talked about the dealership fees you should never pay and how not to pay them. So if you haven't, go check that video out. And today, as a continuation of that, we are talking dealership add-on ripoffs. But before we get started, make sure you click that subscribe button and ding the bell icon. That way you can stay up to date with all the tips and tricks to stop the dealer from taking your hard-earned money. You don't want them doing that. Also, if you enjoy my videos, please like and share them with the people you know. And comment down below with any questions you have or specific subjects you'd like me to talk about in the future. It only takes a little bit of time on the internet to get a general idea of what you should be paying for a new or used car. As a general consensus, the internet is the best place to start to ensure you get a good deal at the dealership. Now, while these internet resource and pricing websites have pushed dealers to be a little bit more competitive on their list price for vehicles, it's also pushed them to lean heavily on other profit centers within the dealer. Enter dealership fees, add-ons, and service contracts. What is a vehicle add-on? It's the dealers put on your vehicle that you don't need. Okay, well, not all of it is useless, but even the cool stuff like chrome hubcaps. Wait, those aren't cool anymore? All right, let's retake that. Even the cool stuff like upgraded wheels or lift kits are so grossly overpriced at the dealerships that you're better off adding those items after you purchase your car if you really want them. In turn, saving yourself a buttload of money. The main difference between an add-on and a fee or a service contract is that add-on items are services or items that are installed on your vehicle. And unlike service contracts, which you can often cancel after your purchase and receive a refund, once you sign your contract, that add-on is yours and there is no getting out of it. Why is that important to know? Because add-ons are the items dealers have the easiest time charging you. Reason? They will tell you it's already installed, so there's nothing they can do. Sure, we believe you, dealers. I did a video on how dealers hide their fees, and those same strategies apply here. So go watch that one if you haven't already. If you're lucky, these add-ons will be displayed on the addendum. You will know what they are and what the dealer's charging for them. If not, you'll have to ask for an itemized breakdown and do a little bit of investigating to determine those things yourself. Either way, you need to identify these fees first. Then we can work on negotiating them off your purchase. These little suckers fall into a couple different categories. The first one being cosmetic add-ons. That includes things like pinstripes, window tint, rims, lifts, spoilers, wraps, just to name a few. Some of these may actually have some value to you, but their value will ultimately come down to what the dealership is trying to charge for them. The next is the security feature add-ons. Things like window etching being one of the most common dealership scams you'll run into. But this can also include things like LoJack, alarm systems, wheel locks, and other theft deterrent add-ons. Most of these are honestly a joke, especially for what the dealer is charging for them. Then you have protective add-ons. These are things like paint sealant or fabric protectant, along with door edge guards, clear bras, splash guards, or all-weather floor mats. Look, all-weather floor mats are cool, especially depending on where you live, but things like paint and fabric protectant only work if it's reapplied. Plus, your paint isn't going to oxidize or fade till probably long after you've sold or traded that car in. Don't let the dealers tell you otherwise. I could also bring up things like nitrogen-filled tires here, but I'll make that one easy. Unless you're buying a supercar and tracking it on a regular basis, you don't need 100% nitrogen-filled tires. Even if you feel like you need them, skip the dealership's crazy markup and get it done at your local tire shop. You'll thank me when you see the cost difference. Honestly, most of these dealer add-ons are garbage. But what really makes them trash is the amount the dealerships try and charge for these add-ons. Because I'll be honest, there are a couple of the add-ons that are actually cool or add some sort of value to the vehicle. Which leads me to this.
What if some of these add-ons are attractive to me, Daryl?
I don't blame you. If you're comparing a stock F-150 to one with tinted windows and a lift kit and some sweet rims and tires, one of them's probably gonna look a little more attractive than the other. The key here though is to determine what the dealership is charging for that add-on and then compare it to the real world cost of the same add-on. That means you gotta do a little research. More often than not, you will find these add-ons to be grossly marked up, and it really doesn't make sense to pay for them. But can you get away with not paying for them if they're already installed? Yes and no. I discussed this exact subject in my 3-Minute Monday segment, so I'll drop a link on the screen for you to go check that video out. It will help you understand this next part. Basically, the dealership pays something for all these add-ons. So even if you negotiate it off your purchase, you're still at least paying the dealership's cost on the add-on. Which means if two different dealers have near identical cars, they bought the car for the same amount of money and they spent the same amount in reconditioning, but then one decides they're going to add window tint and VIN etching, paint and fabric protectant, and a security system. You will pay more for the vehicle with the add-ons, even if you negotiate them out of the deal, because those add-on costs were added to the amount the dealership owns the vehicle for. But not all of these add-ons are the same. So don't let the sight of a couple add-ons stop you from attempting to purchase a vehicle. Things like VIN etching, nitrogen tires, and paint protectant cost the dealer only a few bucks to install. Now, that's not gonna stop the dealer from trying to charge you an arm and a leg for them. Recently, when I was helping someone get a good deal on a car, I reviewed their contract and saw a $1,400 charge for VIN etching. Needless to say, we were able to negotiate that off. And with the dealer's cost on that add-on being roughly $25, it didn't really impact the final purchase price. So look, I'll be straight with you and make this easy. If you're looking to purchase a vehicle and the dealer has a crazy amount of add-ons, consider what that does to their cost for the vehicle. The higher their costs, the less room you'll have to negotiate. If the dealer has installed some high-cost add-ons like rims or something like a lift on a truck, first consider if you need or really want those things. If you do, then do your research for the real-world cost on them. If you have zero interest in those add-ons, this would be a good time for you to probably locate another vehicle. And finally, if the dealer only has a few of the low-cost add-ons, don't be scared to dig your feet in and negotiate them off your purchase. Boom! That's it. So, what's next? Well, you subscribe to my channel and click the notification bell. That way you can stay up to date on all of these dealers' tricks and tactics. Like, comment, and share this video if you found it useful. And I look forward to seeing you next week when we dive into the world of dealership service contracts. Till next time, this is Daryl with Behind the Desk.